ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Jack D. I'm from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for episode 15 of Kotor 2. I think last time I said I'm going to go talk to all of them, so let's go and start with this one since he's right here.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, for the leader of the Mandalorians, I thought you would have been tougher.
I fought countless battles, ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up, and even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider, but now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons,
makes sense then.
And my cunning. Now, is there something else you needed?
What's your take on the Republic?
The
Sounds
Republic
about
is a
right.
stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem complimentary of him, though he destroyed your people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
Wasn't fear that kept them fighting, though. It was that they were stupid.
I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours.
You wanted to ask me something?
Opponent. Now, is there something else you needed? You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why?
Yeah, they were the only Jedi who realized that I was basically doing it for a good reason.
We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun, and by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us?
Violent butchers without humanity.
War breeds butchers on both sides of the battle lines, Jedi. You know it better than anyone. It's just that we were better at it than anyone the Jedi ever faced. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic, with a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory?
I don't deal in what-ifs. No.
Just think about
but
it.
I do want to
Now,
see
is
if
there
you're
something
able
else
to
you
give me
needed?
stimulants just to see. Blah,
I
blah,
thought
blah.
that the Force would be enough of a weapon for a Jedi like yourself.
I'll take any advantage I
little
can
something.
get.
That's a good position. for a
Alright, I
warrior
just wanted to
take.
see if we could
But
get
even better if
anything.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Now is there...
I'm glad they didn't take that out of the game. Ugh. Let's talk to crazy old cunt lady here.
You have befriended the seer.
You mean the blind Sith?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself. And do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Number 2. Oh, that's hilarious. Just because I saved her doesn't mean I was going to charge up her loading ramp. I'm gonna have to say that.
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us.
Obviously.
Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
As much as I don't like this lady, I actually trust her. So, and I'm not going to say it just to be a dick. I think my time of being a dick to her is over. We have plenty of worse people on the ship. And I'm going to just follow those ties to the master and sever the bond, basically. Ugh, don't say stupid shit like that. That just makes me hate you more. Her entire planet was destroyed. She has no home left.
Ah, without a home, another exile. Her people are not prone to violence, war, or hatred, yet their planet is obliterated, scoured from the face of the galaxy, and all that remains is a Sith.
Oh, I like the awareness option.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the
Someone once
galaxy is
affected
blind.
the galaxy blind
It is no
to the
coincidence.
Force.
The two
Interesting.
events are tied. I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Nice talk you had there, telling me not to have sex with the girl when I was gonna have sex with anybody. It would be with her because she's hotter. Not yet ready to talk with her. We'll talk to this dude. What's your opinion on Telos? I don't care. How did you lose your arm?
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured
Yeah,
I'd
I'll
get a new
bet that
one.
was fun.
I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably
What are you
half
doing?
machine anyway. Something else I can help you with? Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these
Alright,
repairs
thanks.
doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Let's talk to the person I trust the least on the ship. Who sent
My
you?
life for yours. I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know. And that you eluded his sight for so long is significant.
Are you alright?
But I do not know why. I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
That's not what I asked.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
I noticed you had scars. Who hurt you?
The scars are many and the causes equally so.
Alright, I have other
importance.
questions for you. Probably. What about your home
I will
world?
answer what I can, but it is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How did your master destroy your home world?
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. And my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked
Oh,
in
that
time.
sucks.
It was inevitable. Yet
Why
we
did
could
he
do nothing
destroy
about it.
Kotor?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And Kotor, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me.
So we already know why they met there, because they wanted to see if they could help. So he attacked it because the Jedi went there.
He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence. I will answer what—
So how are you able to see if your race is blind, even though you look human?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of
So
others to
you
see as well.
seem as if that sight is lost to you.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my
Okay.
people. My master, he has crippled me. I have seen the galaxy as it truly is, and it has left its mark. It is not something I can explain, for the words are difficult. I only ask. Forgive me, but
Because you can be saved.
you must not do this. I cannot
Uh,
allow you to weaken yourself for
Some
me.
people might think that, but to help others is not a weakness. It is a strength for both. It's actually more of a strength for the one person, especially if the one person is weak.
So
That's because you're blind.
but it is not something I have observed or seen.
What do you mean?
I remember little of my world before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet
I
itself.
already know about your home world, so I gotta go. Yeah?
Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this.
La la
I
la
cannot
la.
allow you to weaken
So
yourself.
is this
for me.
supposed to be the romance interest? Because I was hoping for the hot girl. A Rolo! If anybody was wondering what I'm eating. Mmm. How's the Ebon Hawk? Okay. Good job. Other questions? Oh, program. Well, since the one guy gave us something, we know that he can give us something. So, we don't really need... We don't really need that. I wonder if they give us multiple romance options. That'd be interesting.
Yes.
Let's be kind. Can I ask you some questions?
You may
Why do you
ask.
look different? Wait, do you have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do. It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence.
You
not
should
my
take
name.
value in yourself as well.
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that, when importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy...
Are you making a comment about me? Keep your
Nothing
opinions
except
to
that which you
yourself
have
or you'll
interpreted.
regret them.
I meant no offense, but the question remains. If the question angers
Why do you look
oftentimes-
different?
You may ask. I honor the face of my mother. It is not something usually spoken of in the company of others.
I meant no offense. I just meant you were hot.
There is no need to apologize. You were
Is it a
merely remarking
sensitive
on something that you
subject?
saw. It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires
fine.
trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust... You may ask.
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my... That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to...
Seems like you might have a little more practice against a live opponent.
Training is something reserved for certain caste members of the Ichani, but I do not
Was
understand
that a
how you and
stab
Atris
at
fight,
me?
but I will instruct. All Ichani fighting principles rely on foundations. If one does not understand, it is similar to
Okay,
learning the
enough
alphabet of a
lecture.
language before.
Hey, I'm a
You are
writer, so
correct.
words are wonderful.
Words are merely words, and they failed to. As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. It is not something that can be described. Let us duel, you and I. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me. Nothing
No
else.
items?
Or our combat shall...
Does that include no clothing?
Duels among the Ichani are rituals, and it does not allow for armor or anything that restricts movement.
No clothes. That, yeah, that sounds,
Your modesty has no
Hey,
place
babe.
in combat. Even the youngest of...
I hope you're ready to hit the floor. I'm not going to be cocky. Prepare yourself.
Very well. I shall match my
Hello?
movements to resist your efforts. And
That doesn't make sense. How do you gain both?
you fought well indeed. You have caught
Sure.
the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. I now have a favor to ask you.
What do you
The
want to
weapon
know?
the Jedi use, the Force, I would like to know more about it. It is not something you can see or fight, yet the Jedi use it and struggle with it their entire lives.
Kind of a difficult thing to describe since I don't know how. Okay.
Please, I wish to know.
Yeah, the second one makes the most sense to me. Like a current that passes through you and carries you with it to all the places it touches.
I see.
Yeah,
Thank you, Exile.
my pleasure.
I appreciate you sharing your...
Are you gonna stay that way? Because I highly, highly approve. Just saying. Just saying. Let me, put my suit back on. And my weapon back. This is my lightsaber. I guess I wasn't able to have that sword I bought, so that... Well, I didn't buy it. I found it, I think. I had some questions for you.
Something up?
Nothing, never mind.
Alright, what?
I don't want Pazak. Alright, looks like we go to a planet now. So, let's see, we have that place that we're never going to again. That place which we're never going to again. The moon, and that which we're at and we're not going to. Should we go to Nar Shaddaa? Or... I think... I heard this was destroyed in the first game. I want to go here or here. I think we'll go to Nar Shaddaa. I think I remember hearing about that in the first game. Get some water while the game plays a video that you guys can't see, sadly. So I spent half of this video talking to people. It's a wonderful thing, don't you think?
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping
Okay.
maw of Nar Shaddaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go.
Too many Mandalorians were scattered after the war, without purpose and without direction. Most became little more than raiders.
Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
So, how hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot
You sound like you've been here
or
before.
find you once you arrive. Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once.
What's
I
the
wouldn't wanna
refugee
live there.
sector?
I doubt anyone does by choice. Not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians.
Alright,
and the
and
Jedi.
what's now
With a lot of people
Huta?
wandering the galaxy. It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots
Ugh.
of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust
Okay,
me,
good.
we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we
a
want
lot
to
of
washing the stink out
ex-soldiers
of our clothes
then.
for the next few years. Yeah, some came looking for work on freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to
Great.
the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime
And
base for
how
raider
hard will it be to
recruitment across
hide
the
there
galaxy.
then? Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic
So,
on Nar Shaddaa, finding
it's going to be
anyone on the
easy to
surface is
hide
gonna be
for
hard.
us,
We're going to touch down in the
but it's
going to
be hard to find anybody else.
There, and it's harder for people to
Alright,
spot you coming in,
well,
or find
that's
you
going
once
to be
you
great.
arrive.
Let's go with the last one.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down,
Yeah,
we should finally be able to breathe easy.
I kind
There's
of have
no
a
way
doubt
anyone's
about
gonna
that
find us
though.
here.
At least how he said that, I kind of feel like somebody's gonna find us. We have so many people looking for us. This is a really, really great cutscene. Too bad you guys can't see it. Kind of sucks, really, but what can you do? What can you do? Okay.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the Smuggler's Moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra.
Banisukakran, Joka mata storch ban locha. Joanna masaranka ma ramazurita. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikojira.
Loka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emaream gawata situ insula raka rakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanga. Mopi unawana si Chukora Tawa.
Request. If Kotor's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Norotoga proto lala shishi, Jubadosa jibacha, Ratak mansan, Dokosha nachitolo, Joanna
That girl keeps cracking me up. Apparently we're handsome. It's good to know.
Kawanabota Tagwa Kankadiwa, Utaka Alwanji, Umaliba, Tues Mahawika, Si Wawanta Mo Goika Wansoba, Wakama, no.
Self-destructive.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no Saka, Jita Bedwana Maticha, Doveri Nincha, Yonona Shitasa Chuch, Si Machadana, Dona we searcha Makaran.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Word of warning.
We're
watch
gonna
where
be
you
okay
step.
on this landing
You'll
pad.
fall for hours. Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this
Sounds
one.
good enough
but they
to
all
me.
have the reputation, so we should be all right.
Any problems with
I think.
docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo.
Evan Hawke
that the
does
exchange or
look
the
a little
Hutts might
exposed
want a
here.
piece of. Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those
is a good
signatures
idea.
changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new
And so this
system.
is the refugee sector then.
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit
Sounds
the main
great.
sector,
Let's get
that's when
moving.
the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
I have no idea.
All right, then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it.
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
I don't want new equipment. I just want more med packs. I just want a place to lay low.
Then just being here should be enough.
Sounds good.
People in the refugee sector don't tend to ask too many questions. We should be safe
Actually,
enough.
maybe we will look for new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up
And
Their stock's probably not the best.
I don't know
but
who
they have some things
Zek
worthwhile.
Zezkiel is, but apparently I want to know. I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions, makes detection difficult.
The moon is a swarming cloak, a shadow of emotions. It is an effective shield, but if we come near the Jedi, I may be able to see him.
You will not come near the Jedi. I will not allow it.
You mistake my intentions. I care nothing for this Jedi. But if finding him will speed our journey, then I will aid you in your search.
We do not need your assistance, Dark Jedi.
Enough. This moon does not get any smaller while we debate.
So there's a dark
The
Jedi
sector
girl,
is as good as any place to begin our
the
search, so
light
let us
side
begin.
Jedi girl,
Well, if we're gonna search
and
a
then the
moon
gray
with a few
Jedi.
billion inhabitants for one Jedi that
And the
even
old
our
lady
own
is the
can't
gray
sense,
Jedi. How
might as well
funny.
start as soon as possible.
Alright, 5. Let's see where our path takes us.
All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that
It's
piece of
fine
junk
here.
sink its struts into my landing pad. It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
Junk, you're lucky my ship's gracing your trash heap.
Huh? My trash heap? Fine. Land there. My trash heap's all that's keeping your ship from making the final plunge. And trust me, it won't be long in coming, I promise you. I got some visitors booked for your
Why does he
space,
sound like he's
but
from
I'm
New
sure the
York?
two of you can wake it out.
Alright, so I can pick anybody. We still have 3 more people. Jeez. Let's see, we got him right away. And her right away. And that one right away. So we got 3 right away. The last planet... The first planet we went to, Telos, we got this guy. And then we got this girl at the other one. So we got those 2. And then we got this guy at the last planet. And this girl when she last came. So... I'm expecting maybe 1 person from this planet, maybe 2. We have 2 other planets. I'm guessing nobody's on Dantooine. I don't want this guy. Who do I want to fight with me? Well, she's not a Jedi at all, though. She works for a Jedi, that's right. I don't know who I want with me. 2 people. I know I don't want Old Bag, and I don't want him, or that thing, or him. So it's a tie between these 3. I kind of want her and her just to see their, commentary between each other. I think that would be hilarious. Yes. Please be funny. Please have some... Oh, that's right, but this game, they don't, like, randomly just talk to each other. Like, you know, sometimes you'll be moving in KOTOR, and then all of a sudden, one will stop and a cutscene will start, and the 2 will, like, speak with each other. It's kind of funny. Let's auto level you up.
Yes?
Same with you. That's all you got is crappy clothing? Not anymore! Let's get you an energy shield. And a power shield. Oh, nothing there for you. And a belt. Give you more health. Fortitude, maybe? Yeah, let's give you that. That's perfect for you. You're a Dark Jedi, so a Sith blade would be perfect. You can have this shield. Whoops. And this shield. What's this? You want some stealth? You can have some stealth. I don't think it'll do you any good, though. You can have some insight. That might help you. Some strength might be good for you. And here's a weapon for you. Alright. Oh, yeah. Joke's over. You can have your clothing back, because that's so useful for you. But she might as well have nothing because she only has clothing, so... So once we get her some armor, then then we can get her something. Till then, we can have something nice to look at.
No! Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Couple of, yeah, what I'm looking at is a couple of cowards without a stomach for a real fight. Alright. Man, she looks cool. Combat sensors. And 1 credit.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Couldn't stand to let them hurt you. Why were they hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately. The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I have no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no
where can I find him?
You don't. He comes to you, if he's got reason to. Either because
All
you
right.
help him out,
Glad I was glad I was
Either
able to
way,
help. So
it's
you better
not a
head
good
out
thing.
before trouble finds you.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you
yeah, here's 5 credits.
Another refugee in need?
Yeah, sure,
Thank
whatever.
you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing? Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
Yeah, as long as there is hope, there is always a chance for redemption.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings
Does
a
your
greater
pessimism run that
another?
deep? What the fuck are you talking about? Can you stop being in my mind?
Push, the smallest touch sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target. Seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
I will not stop helping others. Shut up, bitch. Stupid
Very well,
cunt.
but mind what I have said.
For some information.
All right.
You know someone named whatever that is? Tell me about the sector.
No, should I? He doesn't sound like... This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both. And anyone else who
Jedi
was
didn't
rendered
do this,
homeless
the
by the
Sith
war.
did.
That's two names for one thing. It's difficult to tell in the
Why are the
crossfire.
refugees here?
The Sith were led by Jedi. A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks.
Alright.
There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for...
Yeah,
Friend,
here you go.
Look, one other thing. It's obvious you're new around here. I can tell it just by looking at you. Nar Shaddaa can be a rough place, and easy to get lost in.
Yeah, I'd appreciate
If you
that.
want, I can keep an ear out for you. Let you know if I hear anything. I'll do that then. I'll come
Sounds
seek you
good
out
to
if I
me.
hear anything I think you might want to know.
Swoop. Screw that bitch. I don't like that stuff.
And what did he want?
Not much. Just answers to some questions.
Really? Interesting.
This game is very jittery. Showing me things that don't even matter. Ooh. Loot. Wonder what this place is. Nothing today. Yeah, I don't know what this place is, but I don't want to go to the Swoop Garage. Oh, hello. Oh, not really anything that great there. Who are you? G-Day? Is that a threat? What is that? I'll be going now. Oh, what's this over here? Door.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska wamba. Gavadumpa munsuru kup.
Alright, just another way to get out. Oh, Swoop, I think I'll be going now. Ah, how boring. I'm not doing any of the mini games. Game? Who are you, Coden? What are you trading? Let's see. I could always use some junk. Let's see, do we have anything we can sell? No, looks like we have pretty decent stuff, so what do they have? Oh, I'll take that. Nice. That was quite useful. Droid plating. Any weapons? No. Thanks. What about you? You don't look too good. Sounds like you have a full maintenance array. What happened? What are you doing on a scrap heap? Surprised you're still intact after the explosion. I don't know what to do here, but that's the docks. We'll probably go there later. That is a blue line.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have.
More people to take care of. God, that guy's voice is horrible.
But oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
How about I just... you two, give me all your credits and jump into the central pit. That's funny.
How did you do that? Stay away from me!
Such acts have their own strength about them. I had forgotten.
It was a small act, nothing more.
It may seem that way, but perhaps it can become much more.
Yeah, speak your mind. I wish
sorry.
to hear it.
I did not mean to speak of it. Principles of sacrifice and charity. These are things I have not seen in some time. I'm afraid that it will weaken you for what comes. But I have said enough, and you do not need
Cool,
my counsel.
thanks.
Your actions should, as always,
The guy ran over here, but there's nothing here, so he must have been a ghost. What do you mean war yet to come? This one sounds like a girl. Pretty articulate for a Rhodian. You spend a lot of time around humans? Alright, well, let's see what you got. Let's see, weapons. Nothing that great. Armor. Strength D package, if you know what I mean. Oh, damage +2. That could be useful, but for 1,000, no thanks. Maybe later. Maybe later. Your
thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
I don't know, I guess I feel strange.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
It feels alive.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed.
Is there a way to heal it?
One might as well heal the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know
Not
how to strike
interested
it
in
such a way
manipulation.
that the echoes travel to your intent. Have you learned nothing? Healing is manipulation, and if you do not realize it yet, then
She
you will
sounds
discover
more
that
on the
active
side of
healing
darkness,
depends
actually.
largely on manipulation is done through propelling events or selected ones into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe.
Thank you.
Be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions.
I'm trying to search this place before the episode ends.
Dovere nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wana tu mobayes? Dorcha no bang.
I didn't mean to go somewhere new.
Tonotucha.
Alright. Didn't notice that it was a blue door. Shoota. She's hurting your business. Maybe I could talk to her. I don't want any part of this. I didn't promise anything. I don't like that guy.
Graci ubaci kompadwana muska na boska. Nora hagwa buska.
What are you doing, dude? Stop running into the walls.
You are no match for us.
Ah, this is why this guy's a little harder. He was the boss. Just give me the remains, that's all I care about. Ooh, metal box, I'll take it. Anything good? Not really. Alright. Going over a little bit in time. What makes it think it's
I saw
yours?
the ship you flew in on. My ship. It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
If you couldn't hold on to it, then you didn't deserve it.
So, you admit it's not yours. How did you come by it anyway? Who did you buy it from?
Whatever 4 is. Blah, blah, blah. At least this guy's
We'll see
walking
about
into
that.
a door.
Watch us.
Okay, so this is another blue section. Well, that's that. We have 3 different places we can go to. The docks, this sector, and then that one over there. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed. See you guys tomorrow for the next episode. Love y'all. Peace to you. And as always, stay safe.